Arabia, a landscape of arid deserts and mountains carved by wind and time, harsh and uncompromising. And yet, there is life here. Underground springs and winter rains bring that most precious of commodities.
جاء في القرآن الكريم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
It is said in the Holy Quran, in the name of the Munificent, the Merciful, assuredly the creation of the heavens and the earth is a greater matter than the creation of man. Yet most men understand not. There is no kind of beast on earth, nor fowl which flieth with its wings, but the same is a people, like unto you. Do they not observe the birds above them, spreading their wings and folding them in? None can uphold them except God, the most gracious. Truly, it is He that watches over all things. Allah, the Supreme, speaketh the truth. At the end of an ancient watercourse which has wound its way through the desert sands for thousands of years lies Wasit Lagoon, a refuge for wildlife and for the thousands of local and migratory birds which visit, breed or live here. And yet, this beautiful place is only a kilometre from the thriving city centre of Sharjah. With a flourishing economy based on oil and gas reserves and an expanding modern infrastructure, Sharjah city has witnessed remarkable growth without losing sight of its Islamic traditions and heritage. Much of Sharjah's distinctive architecture reflects the beauty of Islamic influences and design.
Natural. Can see it's natural. Everything is natural here.
The plants is good.
Yeah. Like it. فشوفوا شلون هذه راح تكون فيها طيور، فيها ما شاء الله فلامينغو. شوف يوسف، شفت منى؟ شوف الطير ذاك علو.
His Highness Dr. Sheikh Sultan bin Mohammed Al Kazimi is ruler of the Emirate of Sharjah and a member of the Supreme Council of the United Arab Emirates. In 1998, His Highness Sheikh Sultan inaugurated the Sharjah Breeding Centre for endangered Arabian wildlife and an expansive desert park located adjacent to Sharjah Natural History Museum. In parallel with His Highness's concern for conservation, the environment and the UAE's wildlife, a series of sanctuaries was identified and the first marine reserve established at Khor Kalba. The endangered subspecies of collared kingfisher, Todiramphus chloris kalbaensis, is found in the mangroves here. Wasit Nature Reserve will continue this heritage.
The damage is coming more, you see. The dust is polluted, the water is polluted, everything is polluted. Now if we drive going to Maleha, we can't see the mountains.
That's right, the quarry dust.
Dust,
yes.
You see. And this is causing a lot of disease for the children and so on. Hope we protect this.
His Highness's passion is education and culture, and he's very interested in the environment and saving the environment. And the Al Ramtha area, as it used to be called, was in the early 70s a wildlife sanctuary. Unfortunately, that has disappeared over the years. And now His Highness would like to return it back to nature and improve it so that we can bring back all the wildlife, the insects, the fish, the mammals and the birds, to encourage the birds to stop over here. The area is now called Wasit, and it will be the Wasit Nature Reserve.
The designation of Wasit Nature Reserve by His Highness Dr. Sheikh Sultan bin Mohammed Al Kazimi and implementation by Sharjah Municipality will ensure a unique, sustainable and protected environment for the Emirates' wildlife.
It is beautiful, beautiful to see them.
We are here at Wasit Reserve. It's a natural reserve. It's like a refuge for birds mainly, but it's a wetland system where by the order of His Highness Sheikh Sultan Mohammed Al Qasimi, the ruler of Sharjah, who directed us to rehabilitate the site and try to make it as natural as possible. The purpose of it, of course, to preserve the small wetland system here we have. It's a refuge for the birds, and at the same time it's an educational spot for the people who will use this area.
For the people of Sharjah and the United Arab Emirates, Wasit Nature Reserve will provide the opportunity to observe, learn and delight in the world of nature, which is their given heritage. It'll become a centre of knowledge, understanding and pride for future generations.
Here you can find the conveniency that it's very close to the city. If you are in Sharjah, Ajman or in Dubai, it's very close. It's very important to have such protected areas and such natural habitat for the people to know that our land is very rich in such environments and habitats.
Due to the rapid expansion of Sharjah city, residential and recreation areas, roads and industrial development, Wasit Lagoon was surrounded by frenetic activity and heavy road traffic, which had also impacted directly on the area of the proposed reserve. With this whole area unsecured, it was hardly surprising that extensive dumping and an accumulation of rubbish and industrial waste had adversely impacted on the site and the lagoon. It's to the credit of Sharjah municipality that this whole area was eventually secured, given protection and returned to its natural state. The terrain of the Wasit Nature Reserve is of high conservation value, as it encompasses diverse habitats, which include endangered coastal white sand dunes, Sabkha salt flats, scrubland, and interlinking ponds and lakes. The natural watercourse and subterranean aquifers ensure a constant, if modest, flow of fresh water to the main lake. However, with extreme summer temperatures and unpredictable rainfall, the salinity of this important habitat is exceedingly high. A survey and environmental baseline assessment of every aspect of Wasit Lagoon and the surrounding habitat was instigated well ahead of site clearance activity. The dynamic survey team was led by project consultants Gary Barch International and included specialists from the UAE under the direction of Peter Hellier.